so
another
much.
beer, though.
All right, go get a beer.
I'm grabbing another beer.
Go get another beer. While you're there, why don't you go get another beer? And while you're there, go get another beer. He's gonna hate me. He's gonna hate me. But oh well. Oh well. He's actually Gris. This is the gentleman I think I told you about maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago that I talked about maybe having him come up and do a guest spot with us.
Yeah.
He doesn't want me to sing praises about him, so I'm not going to sing any praises about him. But whatever the case is, I am appreciative of him being here tonight and spending some time with us in our live. For those of you who is not following you, myself, the only elephant in the room, please do so. Check out the YouTube channel while you're there. Also, the gentleman who is doing more talking than I am in the chat or in the room right now, he is giving our readings to our guests who are here tonight. Resident Evil with the spirit fingers. Make sure you follow him. Yeah, make sure you follow him. And also my partner Jade Tiger, who is here in the dark. But welcome, Trisha.
I'm in the dark.
Hiya.
Trisha, this is DC. He is right above
Nice to
you,
meet
and
ya.
DC, this is Trisha. So you do understand.
I'm
Trisha?
above you right now because you're right there to me.
Yes.
And she's
Oh
down
my,
here.
this is how we look at people. I look at you as my equal and you look down on me. Fuck you.
I have never looked down on you. I can stand up and look down on
I'm
you.
joking. Calm down. God, rude.
Okay.
All right,
okay,
love.
okay.
What is your
is this again?
question?
What
What do
is
you want
this
to
again?
know?
Thank you.
Understand?
What is this? Thank you.
Patience, asshole.
Oh,
Thank you is
oh,
this
thank
way.
you. Yeah. Okay. Got you.
Patience. Thank you. Fuck you.
Right. Right.
All right, love bug.
All right.
Love bug, understand that my tarot readings are entirely free. I do this out of entertainment. I've been doing this for 21 years now. I don't charge. These are things that you can look at as insight or you can completely ignore because you're not paying for it. So you're welcome. So what is your question, love?
Just a general reading, really.
A general reading?
Or
A
whatever
general
you want.
reading about what? Because my cards are really antsy about reading your ass.
About love then, love. Will I
Oh,
find
seriously,
love?
love? We're bored. We're bored. Love? Really?
I don't know. You pick. I don't know.
Well,
What do you
let's
suggest?
pick happiness. How are you doing on happiness?
Yeah, I'm full of it. I'm great.
Okay. Okay. Where are you at on adventure?
Cool. Pretty cool.
Okay. Travel?
No, I've got long COVID. I can't
Fuck
do
it. We're
anything.
doing love. We're doing love. Fuck this shit.
Cool.
Where are you at on love?
I'll have to,
You seem quite content on every aspect of your life, other
Yeah.
than love.
yeah.
Weird.
Things have been going good now, about a month, yeah. Good energy.
Everyone wants to know about love.
What about love? I'll have to plug you in a minute.
Interesting. Are you single?
I am, but
Kind of.
I was with
Almost.
a guy, but I can't get rid of him. Can't get rid of him.
Yeah. You gave up everything that you thought was financially happy before. Like
Yeah.
you just were set. You were almost there. You were almost to a point where I'm gonna turn off my fan because it's annoying.
Okay. I'm gonna plug my phone. Plug in my phone. It's gonna die.
You were almost to the aspect of this is what makes me happy, and then all of a sudden somebody came along and sucked all your money away.
All right.
They took your finances and what could make you happy, what was supposed to make you happy, They took your finances away. And then they're living happiness while you're still sitting there going, why am I unhappy? Can I do some cross cards for you? Okay.
My dad died 2.5 years ago. He left me.
Sorry, love, I can't hear you. It cuts out.
My phone's gonna die. My phone's gonna die.
Well,
I lost my dad 2.5 years ago. Like, he left me everything, and I can't get no money since. And with long COVID, I can't work, and I've got no energy or nothing. That's the situation at the moment.
whatever gave you happiness before, outside aspects cut into that. They stopped you from being truly happy. Like before that, you were fine, but suddenly you lost everything that made you happy because of outside influences.
Yeah.
Nothing that you did. And then now you're trying to figure out what makes you happy. You're trying to figure out what enjoyments that you actually have.
Yeah.
But you literally were drained of your finances in order
Yes.
to explore new attributes.
Yeah, exactly.
However, I see what used to make you happy, these aspects. It's an internal struggle. I think that your happiness could actually expand beyond what you thought made you happy if you explore other ideas.
Yeah, I'm still on a journey. I'm on the journey. That's it. I'm exploring. Yeah.
We're all on the journey. It's called a drunk roller coaster.
Yeah.
It might derail once in a while, but if you don't die, get back on.
Yep. Exactly.
Do you want a further reading? I kind of feel like you do.
Yeah. Sure. Go for it.
There's something more that's really bothering you. What's going on?
Life, I suppose. All my family's passed away.
No, don't do that British bullshit with me. What is really bothering you? There's something.
I don't know. Shit. I don't know. Life.
What's going on with your family?
They're all dead. And my brother's family that's left, they don't want to know.
Why is your dad angry?
Because I'm here on my own, I suppose, and they're ignoring me. They just left me. They left us when he got sick, and when he died, they just left me. Sister-in-law, she's a right cow.
Can I read for him?
Yeah, sure. You might lose me, though, because my phone's not plugged in and it could die any minute.
I'll do it quick then.
Okay. Real quickie.
That's what she said. Sorry, I just had to say that.
I thought I'd get that in.
He's mad about your. He's mad. He's mad because you have not taken control of your finances. He's mad that you haven't found balance. He's mad that you haven't found truth in yourself in like how you can grow your finances.
Yeah, I've tried.
And he's mad that you haven't found yourself. Find yourself.
Yeah, well, I've just coming into myself now after all I've been through, and I'm trying.
I'm throwing down more cards for you, honey. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Be happy.
So he thinks that you had the world at your hands. He thinks in his perspective you had everything that you could be for you.
Yeah.
However, he understands that you, again, this card keeps coming up for you. He understands that you had so many things that you had to let go of personally, some anger, some resentment, some hurt. In your future, right now, soon, very soon, you're holding on to resentment. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
He wants you to know that this is no longer okay. You're not alone in this pain. He feels it too.
Yeah, I know now. I know. I got a message a couple of weeks ago off my brother with him and with my mum. And I know. I get it. Yeah. I get it. They're here with me.
So find peace in yourself. Not peace with him. He's not asking for peace with you.
Yeah.
Find peace in yourself and move on.
Yeah.
Don't forgive him. Don't forgive him, but also just go with yourself.
I'm not
He
mad at
wants
him
to
or
see
anything.
you not...
Nothing to forgive or
Huh?
anything. Yeah. Yeah, just go. Yeah.
When somebody dies, there's always this loss and like asking for forgiveness.
Yeah.
What I ask, forgive me for leaving you, but he's telling you go on with yourself, like race because I see you a lot.
Yeah. Well, New Year's coming now, so New Year, new me, and all that, like, you know.
Well, the new year was October 31st, so I don't know what you're doing
What
at this
about
point.
after
We're in
Christmas,
the
though? New Year. You know, after Christmas.
ew.
2023.
Okay. Hey, you. I already celebrated my New Year. I don't know what you're doing. Like, New Year already. Like, we're already setting our clocks ahead. I get to sleep in for an hour
Yeah, we done
tomorrow.
us last week, yeah.
Like, yeah, and everyone else is like, oh, New Year's coming up. I'm like, it was already the New Year. Like, I already did my adjustments. Thanks.
Okay.
I already bought better fitting underwear. I did my adjustments.
Ooh.
Healthier me.
Welcome to our live, guys.
If you want a real tarot reading, you're going to have to deal with real me.
Thank you for doing that, DC. I
Thank
do
you.
appreciate. Trisha, I'm going to drop you down and bring Costandy up. She was the other one that wanted a reading.
Fine, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. DC,
Wait, you're not going to drop me down?
I'm no. You're staying right where you are.
You're staying.
God, these free readings. Oh my God. I hope they're not costing you too much.
I'll send you the bill.
Yes.
Let's see. Okay, got it. Let's see if she'll come on. She should be here. While we're waiting for Costandia to join, thank you again for being here on our live. We have really, actually, I want to call him a friend, but I'm going to reserve that for now. But
Best friend. Fuck you.
a gentleman that I had met a few years back
Fuck
on
you, best
Periscope.
friend. Fuck you, best
Say our greeting
friend.
sign,
Fuck you, best friend.
Spirit Fingers, who is here joining us tonight. He was actually giving a couple of readings tonight, so I do appreciate the time and the energy that you are
I'm
giving.
just gonna make sure he has to edit his fucking live.
Oh, you haven't seen my
crap
replay.
ass bitch bastard. You have a real spectrum right now.
With that, I'm going to reintroduce Costandia. She's in the yellow box. I think she's right below you. Costandia, this is DC.
Hello, DC. I'm Gostandia. Nice to meet you. A bit closer. That's
What's
not
going
close
on with your camera? What's going on? What's happening? What is this blurry photo? What's going on?
It's a beautiful me. What blurry photo? What you on about?
It's a blurry photo. Of course it is. Yes, sure.
Oh, you're too funny.
Why is your photo not live?
Well, do you know what time of the morning it is here? It's not a good look right now, darling.
Sweetie, do you understand? This is never a good look for me, and it's been up all day. Get on live. Welcome to
Well, you look
camera.
better than
No
I do right now.
judgment. I'm doing free readings. You get to judge me. Fuck off. Live. Camera. Welcome to that goddamn bedhead hair. Fuck this shit. If you want me to do your reading, get on fucking photo. Just for a moment, and then you can go down, just for the humor's sake. Yeah, then you know what? If you're not comfortable with it, you know what? If you're not comfortable with it, I'm just gonna go on with the reading. What do you want to know, hon?
Okay, well.
Actually,
Yes.
can I read you something?
Oh.
Oh, you think you have it, don't you?
Oh.
You think you found... You've been putting in some work. You did some self-study, but You think you have it. So you have this card, which was self-analysis.
Right.
You were looking in towards yourself, and you have this card, you think you found your happiness. But this star, it's upside down, hon. You didn't find your truth.
Oh.
Can I flip a card for you? I know I'm not working on your question right now. You can get to your question later. Can I do this reading further? Because I'm kind of inquisitive and nosy. Oh, damn.
And that is so
Fuck
unlike
you.
you. That is so unlike you, too.
You are skilled. You have a lot of attributes that were working for you. And you also took very much control of things that were outside of you. Like, you just said, no, fuck this shit. I'm gonna handle this. But it's the one thing that's gonna kill you, is that you're so focused on outside of you, you're not focused on you. That's why you're not finding your truth.
Huh?
Because you're so focused on being somebody else. I want to read further, but what's your question? I'm not going to be nosy too much.
Too much.
He's not going to be
Yeah,
any more nosy than he
I'm
has
gonna
been
be-
for the
yep.
last 5 minutes.
That's fine.
But what's your question, Costandia?
That's fine. I threw that card down. I get it. Yeah, you get it too. You know exactly what's going on. Stop being in everyone else's business.
Right. Okay, so let's do the love thing. I'm going to take the same as all... I know, I'll do the same as all the other ladies, only because that's what I want. I want to know.
Where's the love life at? In your vagina. Buy a vibrator. Like, seriously. Like, date a woman.
It's too funny.
Date a non-binary. It'll be fine for you. It's fine.
Hey, DC.
Roll up a newspaper. Jesus Christ, it probably tastes the
Well,
same.
let's see if
You
the
see,
prince in shining armor's coming my way. Come on.
I just wanted to let you know, DC, it's totally fine. We're past 8:30 here in Hawaii, so don't worry about the readings. Don't worry about the language, because we've already been demonetized the first 3 minutes you popped on, so we're good. You do your thing. Just do your thing.
I'm never worried about you getting demonetized, because I do pre-readings. This is why I'm never on your live. Alright, so your love language, your love experience, why are you alone? What is going on? Are you actually alone? Or are you... You're kind of a fruit. You just kind of experience things as you experience them. So you're just choosy, right?
No, I know what I like. It's not choosy.
No, like, choosy is like you go to a bar and you look around the room and you're like, I ain't gonna deal with this, I ain't gonna deal with that, but if this comes up to me, then yes. Like, you look around the room and say, this is my option and this is what I'm willing to accept.
I'm not going to answer that. I'll wait to see what you've got.
Oh, I'm already reading your ass.
Yeah. Be careful what you ask for, because you are going to get it with him.
That's what...
You bitch. So I'm gonna throw down cross cards right now because I want to read these later, and I don't want your permission. I'm just gonna do it because like it's fun for me. All right, so you got the upside down lovers card. You are not happy with the idea of like traditional relationships because you already have the cross card. And it's the Page of Cups because you're not happy with yourself. So you already started out where like, I don't fucking care. Fucking suck, right? Except you don't. Because you're already looking at what makes you unhappy. And what is your happiness and you have no clue on it. And then you get the King of Swords. You have so many external factors. There's some douche ass that has fucked you up and told you this should make you happy. And you're like, no. But also, like, what makes me happy? Who knows? And then you get all of this shit. You're walking through, looking towards all your friends and what makes their relationships good and what relationships are happiness, and you're just trudging through this bullshit. And you need to look inside of yourself and say, what am I truly happy with? And it means not about people, not about things, but what truly makes you happy. And I'm also going to throw down one more card because you're just pissing me off. You had a choice recently, and you just ignored them.
Oh.
Oh, it was about a job, wasn't it? It was about jobs or just spending time with people. And yeah, you're not kept awake about it. You don't feel any remorse about it. Damn, you're cold. I'm gonna throw another card. Your troubles are you're hyper focused on finance. You're hyper focused on what you can gain, not what can be given to you. So that's where your problems are in relationships. Sorry. That was a nasty reading. That was rude. That was also...
Oh.
Girl, I appreciate you. Go for it. Become the fucking control of a CEO, company, whatever. But also, like, I don't know, look at your receptionist when he bats his eyes at you and say, he cute.
Sorry. You make me
Oh,
laugh.
I'm gonna... Yeah, look for the one that silences himself. Look for the one that hides himself.
Oh.
That's the one you need to go for.
Oh. Okay.
And you're married right now, so please sign the divorce paperwork in the next 48 hours, otherwise I don't get paid for a free tarot reading.
Oh,
Like,
too funny.
rude. Like, I need $0 to hit my Venmo by tomorrow, otherwise I might be, like, impoverished.
Oh.
DC, thank you for doing that, DC. I
Yeah,
appreciate
thank you for the read. Thank you.
Cassandra, I don't want to put you on the spot, but did anything that he said make sense to you, or is there any validation?
Very, very
She's
small
like, no,
bit.
I'm British.
Just a very, very small pinch of what he said. Yes, the rest, I'm sorry to say no. But thank you. Not that I don't appreciate the read. Please don't misunderstand. Thank you very much for, having a read. So thank you.
Sometimes the messages
She's
is not
meanwhile
something you need to
texting
know.
her ex-boyfriend saying, please send me $500.
It's the reading that you might need to know, not know right now, but it could
be
it
could be for later on. Yes, I know that. Yeah.
So just
or it could be entire bullshit and it means nothing, which is why I do free readings, because you know what? Take what you can get, and if it makes you a better person, be a better person. Otherwise, just take it for a free reading and it's fun, right?
Well, I'm not disappointed. I appreciate your reading. Thank you. And yeah.
Thank you, Cassandra. I appreciate you.
Thank you. How do I go again?
I'm gonna drop you down if that's okay.
Thank you.
So
okay.
I do
Thanks,
have one more person in the room that I'd like to see if she would like to do a reading until she comes back in the room.
If she wants to do a reading, or if I can do a reading for her.
Well, we'll see if she would like a reading from you. Yes. To be
Oh,
more specific.
okay. So I've been pimped out for 3 times.
No, it's gonna be.
You do
I'm
realize
gonna go
this
4
is going to
times.
cost you $0 on 0 cents. Like, you do realize that you're going to have to Venmo me a 0.00.
You know what?
If
I'll
you
get on that.
if it makes you happy, I'll take a reading from you.
I mean, if it makes me happy to give free readings. uh, uh, oh. Well, if anyone wants a free reading, I'll give one to you. What do you want to know?
I am going through a legal dispute right now. I'm kind of scared.
Okay, say no more. Done, done, done.
He likes these, by the way, Gris. Just so you know, he loves these type of readings. He's so bored with the. Can you tell me about if I'm gonna meet someone, or if I'm gonna get this job,
Where's my
or if I'm gonna
love
move? And it's
relationship?
not putting any shade on anybody who's got reading on that in the past tonight.
Oh, I'm putting
But
shade on that.
but
If
he
you want to
loves.
know about your love relationship, figure out who the fuck you are, because it's probably the problem.
He likes this kind of readings, Gris, where it's different from the normal questions. He just likes this type of readings. I've seen him do this type of reading before.
Nice.
Just by the way, so it's on Periscope, Instagram, Dickship, I don't care where it is. This is not legal advice. This is not anything. I'm reading your tarot cards for the sake of entertainment. And also, this is free and fun for me. But also, like, you're just trying to figure out there's something going on legally and you just want to see where it's going.
There's your disclaimer. Thank you so much.
Huh. You entered this situation, whatever legal situation you're going into, with a lot of, like, very self-awareness. There was something recently that came up that is outside of you that was just kind of a shock to your system, that was like, I wasn't prepared for that. But I think that you holding on to who you are as a person is going to benefit you. So you had this card. So if you want to look that up in the book, and then you had this one. And this is the one that I'm currently reading. I think that you're going to go forward with what you're feeling. Do you mind if I do cross cards for
Go for
you?
it.
Okay. I'm going to shuffle these. There's something saying that one. This one.
Hey, DC, on a serious note, DC, thank you so much. I do appreciate your time tonight. I really do.
I love you, dear, but you never have to do a serious note with me. I know how you appreciate me. For this tarot card, you really had your your predominant issues in check before someone came in and fucked this shit up, didn't they? They were not like you had what you wanted emotionally and financially, like you were ready for it. You were okay with it. In the present, there's so much outside issue that you were not prepared for. You were aloof to things, but somebody else came in and just took away anything that you had actual hope for in your past. And if you don't let go of it, it's not going to end well for you. I'm going to throw another cross card on your future. Oh. You didn't do anything about it. You refused to. that was in your future with you taking emotional control over yourself, but like not being aware of everything outside of you. You get no movement. You're going to be stuck. Can I throw a cross card on your path?
Yep.
I'm going to shuffle this. And I don't do the shuffle bullshit TikTok where I shuffle until a card flops out, because fuck them. They don't do tarot readings. They do shuffle dick deck. They'll take anything that falls out.
And they learned that in Vegas, they shuffle dick deck. Yeah.
I'm not going to go into detail, but you have a lot of things that have kept you up at night. I'm going to throw one on your present. So this was your past. The things that keep you up at night. You've taken control of the emotional things. Financial or what has meaning to you, you took control of, but there were things that still kept you up. Outside of this, you've been disregarding of your exterior things, like issues that come to you. You're like, that's fine. But somebody's taking away from you. I still think that you know who you are. But on this, your truest happiness is not going to come to fruition unless you become more aware of being truly happy with yourself. You've got a lot of wands here, but you also have the tower upside down and the chariot upside down. Like, you're not going through complete catastrophe, but you're not moving forward. So, based on the swords that I'm seeing play out, especially in your current, I think that you need to take more control over other people. Not saying like control an army, but like you're fine with who you are, but they're not okay as a person and how they treat you. You've been really accepting of things. I'm throwing one more. Ooh. You take it to heart and you're just fine with it. You're accepting it. Stop. You're not moving forward unless you disconnect from their limitations. You're fine with who you are. You're happy with who you are. However, they know who you are and they're taking you down or limiting you. Does it resonate at all?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you crying?
Huh?
Are you crying? I heard.
No, probably a runny nose. No, just kidding. No, I'm fine.
Oh, we all have runny noses once in a while.
Yeah, no, a lot of it does resonate. And a lot of it probably is near future. I can kind of see. I could see where I'm stuck and what I need to work on. But I've come a long ways, thankfully.
Yes, you have, Gris.
Mm-hmm. It's been a rough road, but I've come a long ways.
It was a lot of self-acceptance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I'm still working on it. I did a big jump this year, which I'm so happy. But yeah.
So those past cards weren't so past for you. Your future's a little bit further out, because if you did a real big kind of change for yourself. Like your cards were a lot of wands.
Uh-huh.
But who was the one that just kind of forced change? Like you're just like, I'm tired of this. Not that they made you change, but you're like, I'm tired of this and I will change for myself.
That was me. I mean, I guess my husband, I mean, he's super supportive, but my entire family, I can see them having a rough time with me. And I was just tired of it. And I'm like, suck it up, Buttercup. Let's get this going.
Can we talk can we talk about like why they would have a rough time with
Sure.
you?
Yeah.
What's going on there?
I'm through a whole of and
Your
emotional,
what?
psychological, mental, the whole baggage. So,
You got some trauma in your
oh
bag,
heck yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You were very alone as a child.
Yeah. Yeah. As a teenager, especially. Yeah.
You think you found passion and love, but financially you're not feeling equal.
Yep.
And that's really cutting into you. I'm going to do some cross
Oh
cards
yeah.
because I just want to read your ass. So,
Welcome, Annie. Can you hear us, Annie?
so when you were a hermit, just shutting down, you were kind of aware of your money, aware of your attributes, your skills. Currently, you are not finding the power that you have, like just the exuberance of your life.
Mm-hmm.
You are really struggling to find what makes you happy.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think that in the future, given the cross card, I think that you're gonna find some happiness, it's not gonna be true happiness, but like elation, something that just gives you some passion. I think that's where your reading stops.
Mm-hmm.
Is that there's this aspect in its near future, maybe, like within the year, that you really have to find your passion. You're gonna find passions, something that financially you can't afford, but something you want to go forward with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I'm undecided right now.
You're what?
I'm really undecided right now about what to pursue.
Explore all of them. Research it. Look it up. See what you could do given your resources, not your money.
Okay.
See who you can talk to and what people you know in the community and how you might be in touch with community members.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hello?
DC, this is Annie. I'm not sure if she can hear the audio. So we're trying to connect with her again.
Annie, can you hear
I knew you were
me?
going to do that.
Annie, can you see me?
Annie, do me a favor.
Annie, can you be in my life?
Disco brought to you by Broadway, where you hear show tunes 24 hours a day. Annie, give me a second. Annie, I'm gonna take you down again and then bring you back up, okay?
He just wants to ban your ass. It's
Stop.
fine.
Stop. She's actually one of the
Called
nicest
cock
people.
blocking and gay bars.
Actually, one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. All right, let's see.
The
Where are you?
nicest people you'll ever meet was me, and I'm like, fuck you, bitch. And he's gonna drop you down, so thanks.
I think she's only having issues when she comes up. She can't hear, but she can hear when she goes down.
I think I figured it out.
I've had that issue. Less teeth, bitch. I'm down here already. I can't hear you.
Oh my goodness. All right. I don't know what the issue is.
Bonjour, comment allez-vous?
Uh-oh, do we?
Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Qu'est-ce que tu fais? ¿Qué estás haciendo, loco puta?
I understood the last one.
What are you doing? Just press the play button. That's how my boyfriend's got me turned on. Wait.
By the way-
This Instagram dildo doesn't want to work, so stand by.
Just press it on vibrate and we'll be fine. I only have one beer left. I've been drinking since 4 p.m. at a slow pace. Thank you.
Thank God they're affordable beer, though, right? You know, tomorrow we'll replace it and come right back on.
It was $10 for 15 of these, so fuck this.
Stop that. We're not sponsored by
And do it.
them. We're not
Wow.
sponsored by them. Stop it. Okay, there's another person in the room. Gris, do me a favor.
You'll make
Drop
a
down,
Ooh, huh.
and I'm going to bring Annie up, and then you come back up. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Wait, how many free readings am I giving? Because, like, I have to get another beer.
Well, hurry. Go and get another beer. Hurry up. Go
Rude.
get another beer.
Bring people up. Like, rude.
Hey, you knew the call was dangerous before you accepted. All right, let's see if we can get Annie up on here. That'd be great. For those of you who are watching, those of you who are in the room, in the chat, don't forget to follow. Well,
Or anyone else that listens to this later, cocksucking whore bitch.
you can go ahead and follow him while you're there.
I'm just trying to ruin anything that he could put on, like, I don't know, like, the weird, like, I'm 36 now, so, like, can you put it on the, like, talk radio shit?
Yeah, well, we'll put it on my after hours YouTube channel. I think we'll be fine with that. Annie, would you request to
So
come
if
back
I
in?
say, like, blowing a blowjob that has a penis, like, that's fine?
Like I said, it's
And he's like, I
past
have
8:30.
so much editing to do. And I'm like, well, pussy has penis too, right?
If you only knew, I don't do any
So many
editing.
words.
I don't do any editing. It goes up as is.
You're welcome for getting banned on Instagram.
There she is. Okay, Annie, can you hear us?
Oh my God, I can hear you guys.
All right, Grizz, you can come back up. Thank
Hold
you.
on, can you guys keep talking? Because I could barely hear you. Just keep talking because I'm like fixing the audio right now so I can hear the playback.
We'll leave that to DC. He can keep talking.
And always keep talking, and he keeps talking over me, which is really rude. Like, just so rude. Like, he's cute, I give him that. But also, like, I'm really intelligent, and I can say 2 + 2 is like 7. Which is rude. Which is rude for him to think that he could talk over me.
I love it. Thank you.
Annie, this is a side of me I didn't show you last week, so you're welcome for that.
So for some reason, when I was on my Bluetooth headset, it was not working. I mean, I could hear you guys, but then when you tried to put me live, I couldn't hear you
Hold
guys. But
Hold on. You showed her another side? Why have I never seen your ass? Rude.
I'll video call you afterwards. I'll show you that side for sure. This is the front side,
I feel
and here is the
special.
back side. Here's the
But I'm
other
also
side.
in a relation. I am in a relationship. I'm gonna look the other way, but also
Yeah,
See, this is
exactly.
why I don't
Oh,
like this. This is why I don't like Instagram. I need wires around, and I don't like that shit.
yeah.
That's why
You need wires?
Instagram needs
What
to
do you
step up
need
their
wires?
game. You hear me, Instagram? Step up your game.
What do you what do you need wires for? I got wires up my ass. It doesn't make my butthole bigger. It just makes it
Oh my God,
just
you've
a
been
little
hilarious all night. I love
heavier. Why not?
it.
I draw the line at buttholes, okay? We can't do buttholes in this. We can talk about anything else but buttholes. We can talk about
So anyway,
anything
we're
else.
talking about buttholes.
What an asshole. What an asshole.
So
Uh,
what do you want to know? And please tell me it's not love.
Oh, no, no, no. I'm a tarot reader myself. I know that's a big one. I know. It gets too annoying.
It's like, who's my next boyfriend?
That's
I'm
all
like,
everyone
whoever
wants
you
to know. Like,
crap.
isn't there anything in life that's more important than a relationship? Like,
Right. So,
I mean, no offense,
I,
but like, shit, like,
if you want a tarot reading and you're wanting to know about love, you are already desperate. End of story.
no, it's not
I
desperate,
earn
but like, yeah,
$40
it's
off of
too
you and I do this
constant.
for
You're
free.
right.
All right, what do you want to know?
Let me know how does the future of my business look?
Ooh.
Good question.
I'm building it. So I'm in the process of building it. I'm trying to, so I was in management.
Uh, hold on. You, there's a contract that you're not aware of, or you're not comfortable with. I need to go with that.
A contract.
There's something in the contract that you are not comfortable with.
A contract.
You're starting your own business. Did you look at the contract?
I'm not working with contracts right now.
Are you selling online?
I'm not selling online, but I do tarot readings.
Do you work online?
I'm working online trying to create my own little shop out here. I live in Los Angeles. Everything is shitty fucking expensive out here, okay? Like, don't even get me started.
You have the King of Cups. Like you have the emotional state where you're like, I'm going for this, and then you've got, oh my God, you have the Hierophant where it's like there is no understanding of what the fuck is going on. Like it's upside down,
Okay,
so like you get no clarity,
okay.
and then you get the Sun upside down where it's like just be happy. But also, mm, oh, damn.
His cards have been drinking since 4 this afternoon, so don't mind.
Man, you guys have been draining this poor person.
Um, so you went through your internal battle. You've dealt with the self-doubt. The King of Cups, like you were not happy. Just fuck this shit. Not happy. Internal struggles. You dealt with it. You walked away from shit that made you happy and you're looking towards the future. And you had the sun upside up where it's like there's happiness but not your truest happiness. You had the high priestess where it doesn't matter if you're happy, you're taking control. It doesn't matter about like everything but like when I laid that card down, I'm like, well, that card doesn't fucking matter. Anything before that, it's just like on a you're on a direction. You're not gonna let anyone stop you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because so I've been like, in management and I just got so sick and tired of, I'm one of those people where like I'm good at what I do, you know what I mean? And so even though like I mean, I'm not even gonna get started on how toxic the workplace was, my boss, so I'm not even gonna get started. But
I suck toxic dick at the workplace.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, anyway, but like I basically got sick and tired of, I was, basically running the place for somebody else's benefit. So I said to myself, I'm putting all this time and energy. I was even working at home after work. You know what I mean? So it was crazy.
That's why that card came up, that you are giving up your happiness and you're moving
Yeah, I
forward.
wasn't
That's
exactly.
like you are revoking
Yeah, and that really
because you're moving
shines light
forward.
on like me also like emotionally standing my ground for myself, doing like what emotionally fulfills me is what I also get from that because that's also like something that I had to really like deal with like because that's not an easy step to do because I stepped down and now I'm just focusing on myself and trying to grow myself for something for my future. Maybe something I can, who knows, maybe my children in the future are going to have
You
gifts.
have
You
the
know what I mean? So something I
you
can
have
hand
the
down.
temperance card. You have the temperance card, which means you know yourself. And then you have this card, which means like this cross section means you know yourself from the past and where you're going. It's
I've
it's
learned it.
the
You're
Six of
right.
Wands,
Yeah, I've learned it. And that was a
which
very,
means
very struggle.
you're leading, not learning it. You're leading the cause of everything
I
internally.
like that.
So when I read your cards, you had a lot of external bullshit going on, and I think that you're going to, I don't know, terrify people.
Yeah, I just, I want to
And
help
also send me
people, but at the
notes
same
on
time be
how
able
to
to have a roof
terrify.
over my head by doing that. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Exactly.
yeah, but I mean, being able to help people is like the main focus for me. But again, like I said, I also want to have something to also, like, my roof over my head aside from that, but to pass on. Who knows if my future children will be gifted or not, and I want them to know that that's okay,
They won't.
and like that's fine. Like, I don't want them
They
to.
will have what they will have what makes them feel fulfilled when you're gone, but they will not have like anything of like benefit. Like they will hold on to what they
And
have.
that's what's important.
Also, you're going to take control of this and it will be ended.
Nice.
You're going to take control of this and be
Do you see
ended.
my business going in
Um,
like a positive, like I want to know if I'm building a strong foundation. You know what I mean? Like, is my foundation going in the right direction? Like, because I feel like I am, but I just want to, make sure since you're here, if that's okay. I
do
appreciate
you want to
you.
look at do you want to look at marketing and where your marketing is going, or do you want to look at
Do you
what
see me
you're
actually
doing?
getting a business started, like a actual location, like a actual business location?
Okay,
Like in
so
the cards you just saw, like what do you see that happening? Do you see that?
see, here's the problem. You've got a very complicated situation, and there's a lot of hesitancy from you.
Okay.
Where you're just like, I don't know where I'm going, and like, do I open a shop, or like, my art is this?
I'm
What
afraid
do
the
you want to know?
hesitancy, you are right. The hesitancy is it's like a fear at the same time, and it's coming from the attacks that I could get. You know what I mean? From the like people who like attack people like us, so that's where my
The Rainbow
hesitation comes
Brigade, the
from.
Alphabet Mafia, you're afraid of like, oh my God, we're queer and we're here, that kind of people?
No, no, like the people that go after and attack like the spiritualists, people who are in the spiritual community or do the work. You know what
Oh,
I
like
mean?
the
Like
gay parade and the witches behind us. Got it, yes. I practice witchcraft, so I'm like, they're going after them, but I'm also them, so fuck you,
Right,
bitch.
right.
Yeah, I'm behind you now. Also, they took away my knife, so I brought a switchblade.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I love it.
I'm sorry, you're a Texas representative's child. Great. You'll look good in the ocean. Anyway, what do you want to know actually? What is your truest hope?
Just am I on the right
What is
path?
your
Because I really do believe that what I'm doing is a true calling of mine. It is what I feel comfortable and love to do. And I just want to know if what I'm doing is on the right path. Like, is there anything that I need to work on? Or
then rephrase the question? Because you truly feel this is the right path, right?
yes.
And you're questioning things, right?
Not questioning, just
Maybe
hesitant.
ask the question, why are you questioning why your truth paths exist?
Okay. Okay, I like that.
So, like, you feel this is my truest path. This is my heart. Why would I ever ask for a tarot reading on this? What makes me feel doubt? What makes me feel doubt is your truest question,
Okay, I
correct?
like that. Yeah.
See, this is what I like about DC. He doesn't hold any punches for sure, but he catches the little things that somebody else might miss. And as soon as he said that, the light went off in my head. Yeah, that makes sense. If I
Yeah.
believe, like with this community, I believe I'm doing the right thing and heading in the right path, and I'm passionate about it, but still there's some hesitancy. I get it. The light went off. So, DC, thank you for that. I do appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't do the TikTok like cards are jumping.
Yeah, he does the
I
dig deck
hate
shuffle.
them. May they die in a fire.
The dig deck
But
shuffle.
also, like, if you ever get a tarot reading from them, make sure it's free. So you had a truth. You have 4 cards right here that I'm not going to look at until the end of this.
Okay.
Um, you also had 3 that jumped in the middle, so I'll look at them later. They're face up, but in the past, like what your intent was financially just kind of a struggle. Like you knew where your heart was, but where your financing wasn't there. You gave up some things that made you happy, but it wasn't that much of a struggle, and this is where this comes in. I have to read them this way. You're not going to be stupid about it. You have not been stupid about it. You have not been fly by the seat of your pants. You're struggling with if it makes you happy. You're not feeling true sacrifice on this, but you are definitely looking at least 2 ways that you could advance this. And then this card right here, I'll show it to you. I love this card. You are strong. You know what you want, but I also haven't flipped over the 4 cards that were there. Oh. You're well prepared for any damages that are kind of come to you. You're just like, I don't fucking care. You've decided that your emotional issues are not this battle. You've decided that the outside issues are not your battle. You've decided that happiness and your truest happiness is what you want to work towards. You've worked towards what you really believe in yourself. You decided to take on that external issue that wasn't really yours to take on, but you're just quite content taking it on. And you've decided to turn the tables on other people. If you're ever questioning if you're on the right path, you're on the right path. Whatever decision, because you're on marshy water, go with the one that you feel really proud of and follow it.
Okay.
Even if it makes you feel insecure, go with it. Make yourself feel proud.
Okay. All right. I
Because
like that.
I think that you're going to take over situations that you don't think that you're allowed to take over, but you're just going to be like, "To fuck this shit."
Typical Aries. I'm an Aries. My Aries sun and moon and Libra rising. So I have a lot of Aries.
I don't do astrology, honey. You're going to have to call Leah and Kelly and everyone. And like, I'm an Aquarius, and I'm just opinionated because that's the only thing, like, yeah, got it.
That's where you get your leadership from, being an Aries. Annie, can I do a reading for you? Would you mind?
Yeah, you could do a reading for me. Sure.
Okay, I would like you to put your finger. DC, thank you so much for that. I think there's
Oliver,
things
thank you
that
so
I was
much. I
coming on.
appreciated your guidance. I really appreciate you doing that. Thank you so much.
It's free. Just take it as entertainment. We love
No,
it.
I take
But
it as
also,
guidance, but I
I
know
go
that you have
pee.
to say that. But yeah, I know. But
I don't have to say it. I don't have to say it. Okay, here's the thing. I've been reading tarot cards for 20 fucking years. I don't have to say shit that I don't want to say. I read tarot. I don't charge you money. I don't have to say shit that you want to hear. I don't have to say shit that you don't want to hear. I
I like
just
that.
get to
I like
say
that you're
shit based on
straightforward.
the fact that I read tarot. I've looked up the meanings, I've researched them. I've been doing this for 20 years. If you don't agree with it, you don't agree with it. If you agree with it, please take it with a grain of salt and also look at the benefit of yourself. And then also, you did it for free. You didn't have to pay for it. Fuck everything. Just learn something. Study yourself.
Yeah.
Based on the reading that you have, just analyze yourself. Good, bad, indifferent. Just try to benefit yourself. That's all I ask. That's why I do it for free. I'm going to go pee. You can read her.
All right,
He
DC,
is
thank you for that.
awesome. He's hilarious. I
Yeah,
love it.
we were friends back in Periscope when we were all part of Periscope, and we kind of lost bases with each other. I just touched bases with him earlier part of this year. I wanted him to be one of our featured guests. I didn't expect him here tonight, but I'm glad he joined. But
That
I
is
do,
cool.
there are some messages that were coming in as DC was reading your cards. But I'd like to possibly tap into your energy if that's okay. Madam Suchi, welcome. Can I ask you to take two fingers?
Does it matter which hand it is?
Does not matter. Any two
I am
fingers?
going to
Touch.
use my left hand. Left side is the energy going in and out. All
Okay.
right.
Touch your screen and don't remove it until I ask you to, okay?
All right.
Just for the sake of editing, cock gobbling gorbler. Like, you're just gonna have to figure out what I said at this point.
Sounds French to me. Okay, Annie, you can remove your fingers. All right.
Wait, there were fingers involved? I
It's
missed
fingers,
this?
baby.
Well, I'll put the fingers where I thought they were and I'll just smile.
What an ass.
I love it.
Thank God it didn't break my
Duh.
concentration.
What an asshole. I'm like, you are what you eat. And I'll just grin and say, is this McDonald's?
Again, remember, we're not talking, I draw the line at buttholes, so remember that.
Yeah, I didn't eat it. You drew the line. I just asked a
Right.
question.
Can't lead a horse to an asshole and make him eat, or whatever. What does
Hold
that
on one
go?
second.
Something like that. So,
You want to
DC,
your
what?
goddamn life. Why?
Because of this. Because of this. While you were reading her cards, I was getting some messages, downloading some messages, and I think it's something that she needs to hear, Annie needs to hear, and I'd like to do this, one, as an appreciation for her being our guest last week, and
Okay.
two, because as you were reading, the messages started to come really clear for me, and it's been getting that way more recently for me, which is great, which I love,
Okay.
which I really love. But Annie, the energy that I was getting from you, and I think a lot has to do with our interactions the past couple of weeks, or last week and the days in prior to our live. But I get this energy about you that nothing is done unintentionally. You're very deliberate in your moves. You don't sway left or right in a decision once you make that decision. And I think that's what part of your management skill is, that managers have to be able to make decisions on the fly and believe that their training and experience uh, in their type of job or their workplace is the right answer for the guest as well as for ourselves, the employees. But the energy I'm picking up from you is nothing you do is unintentional. It is deliberate. There is a point for everything that you do.
There is.
There is no ifs, ands, or buts. There, and I did sense when DC was reading your cards, there is some hesitancy on your part, and it's not a bad thing. I don't think the word hesitancy is the right word. Maybe caution is a better word.
I threw out a rune stone. I don't read rune stones, but I'm
I
going to.
love runes.
Well, I'm Celtic. I'm Celtic pagan. Welcome to the Kennedy
Yeah,
clan. Welcome.
baby.
However, so the rune that you got, that I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna let him read you. Fine. 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 It's fine. However, you got this rune, which is, well, I didn't put that up there, did I? And so I'm new to rune reading. However,
Don't worry,
it's
I
mundane.
don't have a memorized either.
So it's the mundane, the structure, the idealism of latency, energy, sexual heat is what my book says. Like orgasm, union, fruition, goal. But what I'm getting from
Hopefully
it
that's
is
to
that
come.
Oh my
I
god.
mean,
It's been missing for a
we're gonna
long
be,
time.
Oh my
if
god.
we're gonna be honest, if we're gonna be honest, there is no tarot reading or rune reading where a woman doesn't need to come because men are behind there. Okay, so I'm just saying, if you're in a lesbian relationship, I'm like, you haven't come yet, you need to divorce now because you already dated her last week, moved in today, and then married tomorrow, and you need to divorce her today. So, but also, like, yeah, if there's a man behind it, there's no coming today.
I wish you wouldn't be so subtle. That's the thing, DC. I wish you wouldn't be so subtle.
That's funny.
I'm sorry, but if men knew how women came, or non-binary people came, or like, can you stop jackrabbiting my dick or my clit?
Oh,
Um,
Okay,
it's not how we orgasm.
okay, let me finish my reading with her, please. I promise. I won't be that much longer, I promise. But
Of course you are. You're a man.
I got a joke for you. I got a joke for you, DC. This is just for you.
no.
Sexually, I identify myself as a microwavable meal. I come in 3 minutes, or I'm done in 3 minutes, and I don't look like the picture. I don't look like my pictures. Fuck, I fucked that up. God damn it.
You know, I have something to say about that. If you come in 3 minutes and you don't look like the picture, if I see the picture, you
It's
did
a
something
fucking joke.
wrong.
It's a goddamn joke. God damn it. All right.
I'm sorry, if you're not coming in me, then
Let
you're
me
not
finish.
coming outside of me either.
Let me finish my reading for her. But you get that
By the way,
intentional
I
part.
go beep, beep, beep when I'm done too.
And he can rub his stomach and pat his head and go wah, wah, wah as well. But, it's one of those things.
If you pat my head and go, wow, 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 I'll be like, the hell are you doing? It's usually,
Uh, go get a beer.
sorry.
DC, go get a fucking beer.
Oh man.
Okay, good. But Annie, there's a
Yes.
cautious. There's a thing about it's not. It's a caution you have about your decisions, about your
Yes.
choices. It is a big jump from being part of the corporate world in the management to becoming your own boss. There's a whole different mindset about being a manager. The things you learned as being a manager, corporate manager, does not fit in with you being a business owner.
You carried everything on your weight. You tried to do it. It ain't working.
But what I do see, Annie, and I don't know if this is Donna, but what I do see is there's something or someone that it is going to come into your life, and it's probably going to be soon, that is going to help you move your desires in the right direction. It's either something, someone, a community, maybe us, I don't know, but there's something
Aw.
that's coming your way
Oh, I
that's
know
going
why
to move you.
I know why you're questioning it, because she's not going to see the person as moving her forward. It was the emotion that she gets from them.
Yeah.
That makes sense too because my drive is to help people, right? So whenever I see like I think we were talking about this last time, Luca. Whenever like the people who get the most out of the readings are the ones who actually sit there and actually are open to it, right? And actually
Hmm.
communicative. So like the reaction that I see from them, that help, that's what keeps me going. That's my
Hmm.
motivation. I love that, you know?
Stop it.
Like if it's even just me helping one person, that's great. If it's any more than that, even greater. You know what I mean? But I'm just trying to put that kind of healing energy out there any way that I can, right? There's so many people
Hmm.
out there who are
Just going
gifted in
to
their
the
own ways.
issues. Just wants to help. You are really on your path, aren't you? You've given up money. This was in your
A lot,
past this way, which means you've given
a
up
lot.
your money
Yeah.
and you
Struggle's real.
laid down to the struggles that you saw other people feeling. These are not your struggles. These are things that you saw. And then you got this card again. Jesus fucking Christ. You didn't choose. You decided to take on other people's problems. And then you said, well, where's my fucking money at? Because that's what's going to truly make me happy.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because the
Not
whole
because
word,
you have
no,
money.
that makes sense because exactly no, the words that you said make sense because the whole where the fuck is my money at comes from the whole concept of the exact way I was feeling of I'm busting my ass day in and out. I barely had time to take a shower or even do laundry. Okay, there was times, a lot of times that I didn't even have time to eat. I didn't have time to do shit, okay? Why? For someone else's business. So that's where the whole where the fuck is my money at mentality came from. I'm like, why am I
Yeah.
busting my ass for someone
Hmm.
else's benefit who literally treats all of us like slaves, like literally objects? I'm not even just joking.
You're
You know, why am I
very,
doing that? When I can
very
see,
focused
yeah, I'm
on
like,
the moment.
why am I like not like allowing myself to not only share my gifts, but actually like not, it's not like trying to make a profit out of it. Like I said, it's just about having a roof over my head, right?
Why do you
Because if
keep
I want to
getting
help
this
people, I need
card?
a roof over my head. I need to be able to be on these webcams for people
Why
who
do
are
you
not
keep
local.
getting this card? Why? Who in your past is trying to guide you? Why do you keep getting this card?
What card was that?
Who is trying to lead you? There's somebody in your past that is throwing out this card saying, focus on
DC,
this.
she asked what card
Where
is that?
That could be an ancestor. I
And,
work with my
the high
ancestors.
priestess.
High
Yeah.
priestess. It's a high priestess, and
Okay. Okay.
It's the freedom to be existent. Like, fuck all the rules. We're done with it. You keep getting. It's the third time I pulled that card for you,
yep.
and I've shuffled this, and I've done the fluff and stuff, and I've shuffled it like a goddamn tarot reader or
That's how it is.
Las
When the
Vegas
message wants to come
reader.
out, it's like the cards will be like, okay, don't you get it? Okay, I'll give it to you one more time. Don't you get it?
So in the past, you shut down somebody. You did. Right now, just like giving up, saying, I'm not going to carry all this shit on my back. Your ancestor says, right now, live. You go towards this. Go towards this. Exist. So that's the third time you've had this card. Go towards
Okay.
that. So kind of like fuck everything
That
else
also popping
and
up a lot also tells me like to like accept my gifts because it's also like seeing beyond the veil, right? So it's like accept my gifts, accept
fuck
the
everybody
messages.
else.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck what everyone else like thinks about it or feels about it, and just do me pretty much. I mean, I like I heard you saying this. What was your name? DC? I apologize. DC? DC. Yes. Yes. I know a little bit of sign language. Yes. Just a little bit. No, not that much. I wish. We'll get there.
so Annie,
Everyone else that sees this later can interpret it,
yeah.
but also do it well.
That's funny.
I think the last thing
I
I
also
wanted
threw
to
in a bit.
last thing I wanted. Hey, Jordan, welcome. We did a little bit earlier. I introduced your artwork to the community, to the chat, and man, I got some great pops on that. So thank you so
Oh,
much for that,
Jordan's here.
Jordan. Just joined the group. Yeah. So Annie, piggybacking on what DCA was saying earlier, and even now, that you are on the right path. That's the energy I'm getting from you, and the messages that I was picking up. Excuse me. That you are on the right path.
Just
That
go to Hawaii.
yeah, you you you've got some big goals in mind. You've got some ideas that you really want to see come to fruition that you haven't even tapped into or shown yet. You've got ideas that are coming up and some that have actually probably come up recently. One of them was probably your Spirit Box reel with Donna. We need to get that on live because that was awesome.
How amazing was that? That
That was
this
awesome.
whole entire time, I have all of these experiences. That was the first time I had
Hmm.
the act like that. The picture I showed from the event, did you see that in the post?
I
So
did.
that
The orb.
that okay, but other than the orb,
So I
how
pulled
about
this
that one in
card.
the photo? Like that was amazing. Like thank you, Donna. I'm so thank she's standing right here. Like thank you. I'm so thankful for that. Like that was so amazing. That was so
I
awesome.
pulled this card. Do growth. Take what you can get from growth.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
You've already done the work, and then I'm gonna pull another one. Oh, you gave up some shit to grow this. So you've done some work on this where it's like, but I don't fucking care what you think. I'm gonna do it, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna grow. Why do you keep getting upside down swords? Like really? You really don't give a flying fuck about other people's opinion.
Also, I've also
You
mentally
feel
gone through a
lonely.
lot. So there's a lot of change that's happened and transformations that's
You,
happened.
but you feel lonely. You feel lonely, and you are just trying to figure out where you belong.
Yeah, not like well, yeah, actually, wow, yeah, actually, yeah, you hit it on target. Yeah. Spiritual wise, like it's just, I've been just me throughout my whole entire spiritual journey. And it's like it I mean, how much can I just
Give up
be
what
me,
you think
it would
makes
be nice
you
to
happy.
have like what people would consider a coven, but like I don't mean a coven, just a community where we can
No,
get
give up what
together.
you think would make you happy and follow your own path.
Okay.
By the way, I just went to a witchy gathering, and my friend drove me out there because I'm in a new place. I don't know everything. I made a friend. He wanted to go, and I'm like, let's go for witchy shit. They did the Wiccan
Wait, you have
thing.
friends?
I'm not Wiccan.
DC, you have friends?
I don't believe.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. Spirit fingers. I could not help it.
Yeah, I have friends. That's why I have no gag reflex. Anyway, so we went together. They were doing a Wiccan thing. They had deities and everything. I decided to sit out and just observe and also smile and appreciate. But, like, you don't have to be involved in all the witchy things. You don't have to have candles. You don't have to have incense. You don't have to have shit. All you have to have is yourself and your intent, and walk out into nature and say, I love you.
Yeah, exactly. Just connecting with nature, taking a walk on the grass. I tell people that all the time. I'm like, you know what? You think you don't have time to meditate? You're telling me you don't have 5 minutes to meditate? You can't take 5 minutes. I was like, so you're telling me in the shower, you can use the water to cleanse the negative energy of the day. You're telling me you can't use 5 minutes in
But
the
I will
shower to
correct you
meditate
on
or
that.
like,
I will correct you on that, and not a correction. A lot of people want to cleanse the filth off of themselves. They want to just shower and scrub because they have trauma.
yeah.
When you walk out barefoot in any sort of dirt or sand or
Exactly.
anything that you have, if you just walk outside barefoot for five
Yeah.
seconds and say, I hate this, but I deserve
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
Because a lot of people hate the fact that they deserve something.
That's true. We're always so hard on ourselves. That's true. That's so true. Yeah, but like, yeah, like it's like, oh my gosh, like you don't have grass in the front, like your front lawn. You're in an apartment, you don't have grass area around you. There's always a little bit of grass, like there's always something that you can do to connect with nature, right? So it's
Even
like you
if
don't
it's
have to like go above
cement,
and
even
beyond.
if it is cement, take off your shoes, take off your socks, and stand for a second and say, I exist here.
Yeah, people don't realize that there could be sometimes the most simplistic things are the like greatest things, right? They don't have to do all these
It's
like
not even
extravagant things.
meditation, it's self respect.
Exactly. It's
It's
self-love,
self
self-care.
respect
Yeah.
saying, I exist
Yeah.
here. You can take your shoes and your socks off on your carpet right now and say, if you're depressed, say, I exist here.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to exist here no matter what you're going through. And I'm going to do a PSA for people that are depressed because I go through depression a lot. I just moved away from my full safety net, and I had a conversation with my boyfriend saying, I'm going to be more snappy, I'm going to be more angry, I'm going to be more sad because I have moved entirely away from my safety net. And so when you see me getting free things from stores or discounts or people chatting with me, it's me recreating my safety net because I'm showing vulnerability. I'm showing that I'm not okay here, and you do not have to do this. What you have to do for yourself is make sure that your safety net is okay in whatever way you do it, in whatever way is comfortable for you. Find your safety net. Know that you are okay. And if you are suicidal, there is a fucking phone number, and if they give me a chance, I will end this scope on the suicide hotline number, because it's changed. I think it's not 411, it's not 911.
No,
Um,
it's a toll-free number now.
oh no, it's 3 numbers. I think it's 811
Oh.
It is
now,
three
but I
numbers.
will
I
look
just
up.
don't remember what it is. But I believe it is like different depending on where people live, isn't it?
But if you don't have access to a suicide hotline number, send me a fucking message. And you have to wait. You do not get to do anything to hurt yourself until I respond and we have a conversation. You get no right to hurt yourself because you are allowed to exist.
That's true.
So you have to message me until I can get you a number that somebody can triage you and talk to you. Otherwise, you get to talk to me, and we're going to get to talk. You don't get to hurt yourself unless you get to talk to me.
Tonight, we have gone through an emotional high of laughter and frivolity and profanity and everything in under the sun that brings joy and laughter to our community, to our
As a
lives.
clown, you don't get to fuck up yourself unless you get to talk to me.
And
So we
then
covered all the bases.
and then all the way to the little darker side of life. And it is true about depression. I've gone through that myself, so I totally understand. And it gets you to a place where if you don't get yourself out of it, you're just going to live there, and it's going to be the worst time of your life. And I lived it for 5 years in depression. And I hid it
Yeah, it
very
feels
well
like
from everybody
forever,
else,
but it's not.
and nobody understands. Oh, I felt nobody understood. I didn't want to go find help. I didn't want help. I wanted to be exactly where I was because for me, that was my safety net. But it was not my safety net. It was what destroyed me. And it took my every ounce of energy I had left in me after a failed marriage, after a very hard divorce, after losing custody of my children, after losing everything in my life that meant something. It took every ounce of energy I had to bounce back. And in the last several years, I'm going to say in the last 3 years, to be able to be in front of a camera like tonight, to go on live every week. There's so many things that people don't know about me that I've hidden, that I've actually allowed people to see this year.
I don't go on camera. I don't go on live. The only reason I'm here is because I trust you.
Thank you. I
Oh,
appreciate that.
I don't go on live on TikTok. I don't show my face there. I don't show my face on Facebook unless I know it's only friends can see it. My Instagram is live, but it's completely different
Mhm.
from all of my logins. If you're feeling alone, if you're feeling isolated, I don't care how old you are, reach out. I will get you the phone number that you need to have, and I will encourage you to call it, but I am not going to leave you if you feel you're not okay with calling that number. We'll call it together, especially if you're underage. We'll call it together. I'll do the talking. But damn it, live for 5 seconds. And there was somebody here that needed that.
Yep. And there's somebody who's going to watch. Possibly if I put this replay up, that's going to need to hear that.
for sure.
So I haven't decided yet if I want to make this private where just we can watch it. So DC, I want to respect your privacy because I know we kind of talked about that before and you've mentioned it again tonight. So I'm not sure if I want to make this live
Fuck
available.
my privacy. Fuck my privacy. If my privacy is anything that I'm uncomfortable with, then I can take care of that.
But I still want to be mindful of that.
I can take.
That's what I want to do is be mindful of you,
I
DC.
I appreciate that, but it's the internet. I know how to be mindful of my privacy.
I will
But
let you know if this goes up on YouTube. I haven't decided yet. Right now the answer for me is no. So I just want
no,
to let you
well,
know.
because I say fucking cunt and goddamn asshole.
Even if I put it on public,
Jesus
say that.
Christ! What the fuck? Why are you talking over me?
Because I'm the host. That's my job. I'm the
No, of
host.
course you're the fucking goddamn host. Of course we can't use this audio.
Okay, but thank you again, DC. That was freaking amazing. Jordan, thanks for joining us tonight, Jordan. And thank you for the artwork. Um, Annie,
Yes.
I don't know, I don't want to put you on the spot. Would you like to do a 2 card mini reading for us like you do every day, or is it something that we should wait for next time? Because I'm okay with that as well. I don't want to put you on the spot. But if you feel like there's something you want to share as
I
far as
need a
doing a card,
tarot
We could,
reading. I need a tarot reading. I need a 2-card tarot reading because nobody ever gets to read my.
really? Okay, let's do it.
okay, let's do it.
Okay, so I've got a question. I'm moving soon, but also I'm really looking towards career. What is the career? Where should I be looking? What aspect? Like passion or logic?
Wait, can you say that last part again? You're looking towards a career goal,
Towards passion or logic?
towards passion and logic,
Yeah,
Or
or
logic.
either
logic.
or, passion or logic.
Passion or logic.
While you're shuffling, Annie, Gris, thank you again for making our post for tonight. I know it was last minute. Again, it's one of those times when we didn't plan anything, and look how amazing tonight turned out. Thank you to people like Miss V. Thank you to people like, yeah, we'll thank Mr. Spirit Finger Man over there, DC. Thank you to Jordan. Thank you to to Annie, who's here with us as well, and Trisha, and Costendia. Gosh, I haven't seen her in 5 years. But thank you to everyone who has joined. And if I put this up and you're watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay. Please don't forget to follow people who are in the room. You can always click on their name and then follow them here on Instagram. Follow Annie, follow Grizz, follow DC, Spirit Man Finger, and everybody else who was up here earlier. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, DC. Don't forget to
Trying to
subscribe
get
to my
him to
YouTube channel,
re-record.
DC. Thank you, everybody, for tonight. And Annie, we're up to you now, Annie.
Yes. Okay. All right. So I pulled 3 cards and 2 oracles for you. So I got for the first one, I got the Page of Swords. So what I'm getting is there's definitely something that maybe something new that you're learning, maybe a new path or some kind of a skill or some kind of, I don't know, some kind of an idea or a project. There's definitely something that you're
Just
learning.
moved to a different state halfway across the country. Yep.
Okay, so yes, so that's definitely it because it is in your past position, so that makes sense for that to be it. So yes, and then now it's like the Queen of Swords energy where you have, okay, so this is showing that you've also gone through a lot of hard shit. Okay, so where you are right now, the clarities that you're gaining within yourself you've also gained it through a lot of like really tough times as well. Okay, it could be a lot of things that only you can know. I don't know if what you are comfortable with sharing on live, but it could be a lot of hard things.
Trauma, abuse, and also if you've ever been raped, I've been raped too, please do report it. Report that. Because I was raped in 2004. I never reported it. Report your rape. You deserve your body. You deserve your choice. Report your rape. Anytime anyone takes something from you, report it. I've been through abuse and I've been through rape. Report it.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that you've gone through that, but you've definitely gone through a lot
No,
of
that wasn't for you to respond to. I'm telling anyone that looks at this, if you've been through something that you did not consent to, report that. Tell somebody. Tell your best friend. Tell somebody that truly gives you care and respect, and you have somebody that does. Even if you don't think that you do, look at the first person that you thought of. Give them that chance to report it for you or talk to you about it because it's hard. I'm 36 and I'm still coping with it. Report it.
And this is where I step in and put my name on the line. If you need someone to help you as well to deal with something like that, to report it, to make sure you get yourself to the right places for help, you come find me. You can look me up on Instagram. It's public. Message me and we'll find a way to find that help that you need. So thank you, DC.
And I apologize for interrupting.
No, you're all
All right,
good.
Annie.
You're all good.
Go ahead, Annie.
You're all good. But yes, I mean, you've definitely gone through a lot of heavy things, but also it has given you the clarity and that open-mindedness, that strong mind that you have right now today. So whatever that you are learning, it's important that you keep the past in the past and just remember that you're strong. You're strong and capable of manifesting your own energies, okay? You're literally the creator and you're going in a good path. Okay, this is basically telling me that you're going forward in a very positive way, that you are very not only do you know where you're going, okay, but it's like you're not thinking just in the here and now, but you're thinking about like the future, right? You're not thinking about a couple weeks from now. You're thinking more about a couple months to a couple years from now, right? Like you're thinking more long term for yourself. You're making your decisions. I'm seeing also, yes, methodically, yes, but at the same time, it's important that you're not too hard on yourself, okay? It's important that you remember that you are still learning, okay, how to maybe voice voice yourself in the right ways, okay? Sorry. Okay, so it's important to remember that. But you do have all the tools that you need to keep going in the right path that you're going in, okay? And then you have protection for an oracle. So for protection, it's like you basically are needing to find this protection, this protective place, right? And this is making sense if you're saying that this is based on your move. So maybe you lost like your safe place, right? But you are in a safe place. This is your new foundation. This is your new home, right? Okay, you and your significant other, that's your protection. That's a safe place maybe until you find a better grounding, okay? And then you have release. So this release, I'm saying release things from their past, release things that are keeping you in bondage that you don't even want to realize, or maybe you don't want to understand, or maybe you don't want to accept. Whatever this is, you can know what this is better than I can. But there's something that is in need of release. But this release that is happening, you're also protected in there, okay? You're also like spiritually protected in there. And the choice, you have choice for your final one. For your final one, you have choice. So definitely you have to make the choice is yours, right? You have
Passion or
all the
logic.
tools. You have
That's your
all the
choice.
tools to manifest what you're doing, right? You just have to make sure that you're strong-minded, okay? And you're following through correctly. So allow yourself to stay open-minded and to learning. Yes, you're very smart, but that doesn't mean you don't have more to learn. So allow yourself that concept, okay? Because there's a lot of strength and positivity as long as you allow yourself to do that. I hope that made sense.
Yeah,
Literally.
that's
I think that
validation for
makes
you. See
sense.
that? That's validation. Yeah, this is the
That's
it made
validation.
sense to me.
All
Yeah.
right,
Yep,
cool.
that's the validation.
So, Annie, I want to say this much. Watching you do that reading, so there's two different styles I saw tonight. Like with DC, I can see hit
Yeah, you'll
this. It's
never
like
get the
messages
same
keep
style. I
hitting
think we
him.
spoke about that last time, Luca. Like we're
Right,
just like how we're all different. Everyone's readings are
right.
gonna be different.
But more so with you, when you started giving your reading, it was like you were getting on a bike that you knew how to ride from forever. It was just so comforting for you. It was as if I don't need to remember how to paddle. I don't need to remember how to steer. I know exactly where I'm going and what I want to do, what I want to accomplish. That's the energy you were giving with that reading for DC. And I could tell it was hitting because he started to give you validation.
Me too.
And not just one validation, he started to give you two validations. So
Yay.
that for me was amazing. Tonight was absolutely amazing. Again, one of my most favorite times. DC, I really am glad you're here.
Well, I
And
have to
I
give
did
him a good reading. He gave me a good reading. Come on now.
he gave many great readings tonight, so I do
He gave me
appreciate that.
great guidance, and I really appreciate that.
I didn't intend to pimp him out, but hey, I caught him. I've asked him to be a guest before, and the time wasn't right tonight. The time was right, so I needed to
Can I
step
say
up my game
something?
and say, yes, of course.
DC, can I tell you something? First of all,
Yeah.
thank you for the reading. Second of all, when you first came on, and this is what I sense, and take what you want. I feel like you have like a heart over or a wall over your heart, so a heart wall. So like work on your heart chakra because I feel like you're a very loving person, but you have
You're
had to
spot
put
on.
that wall because you have been hurt so much that you're showing people you're like this tough person and tough to love, but you have such a beautiful heart and you have to work on that heart chakra.
Yeah, that's the Queen of Swords energy you just explained. Yeah, that's a big part of the Queen of Swords energy.
Hold on, I'm gonna polish that up for you. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure he sees that. I'm gonna polish it up because he does. He does. And that's the reason why I wanted him to be in this live with us. That's the reason why I followed him on Instagram. That's the reason why I bugged him a couple times in direct message. Because you all see the same thing that I see.
Yeah.
This man has a heart of gold.
He has so much
He
love to
know
give.
he sees it. He knows it. But like all of us, when we get these things, events that happen in our lives that cause this blockage, this
Yep.
wall, because I
Yep.
built big walls,
Yep.
after walls, after walls, after walls, and it took
Mm.
me years to knock that shit down.
Yeah.
But this guy right here, DC, this guy in the black shirt up here, Mr. Spirit Finger Man, he is one of the most genuinely loving person you will ever meet. I have never
Yeah.
discriminated or been prejudiced against him, and I'm so honored for him to be with us tonight. I really am.
Yeah. Like you have so much love to give. It's like spewing out of you, but you put this wall right there. So because you're afraid of getting hurt, again over and over and over. So you're just like blocking it. So you're like blocking your own like chakra system. So, but
He
your
is such a
biggest one is
beautiful
your
person.
heart. Yeah.
He is. He's a goddamn fucking beautiful person, DC. Okay, I'm telling you, as your friend, you're a fucking amazing
Like
man.
I can see you
Yeah, it
volunteer
was nice
like big
meeting
time.
you. Your energy is like so out there and like I love it. I like the no filter. I like
I can
that.
promise you this much.
I love
This
it.
will not be the last time that he is on one of my lives or our lives. I really want him to come back. I'll pimp him out a little bit more, and hopefully he gets some extra beer on with him that night. But god damn it, DC, to have you here with us tonight, Gris and Annie. Gris, how about you close us out for the night? But that's okay.
You want me what?
Close us out for the night.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I just, I just want to, I just felt like I needed to say that, BC.
He needed to hear
Um,
that.
yeah, and you're here because you were meant to be here, not because you just jumped in and you're bored and you love giving your spirit fingers. You're meant to be here because you're loved and because you deserve it. You're worthy. Don't allow anybody to ever take that away from you. You know, nothing that anybody can go in and take physical from you. They they haven't taken your soul. That's always there. And you have a beautiful soul. So don't let anybody bring you down ever. Yeah. But I don't know if you
Thank you,
wanted
Gris.
to.
Going out on this, just know no matter how hard you feel on the outside, you still hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People still are looking for you. People are looking for you to say we care.
Well, DC, I'm
It
telling
doesn't
you.
matter how far you've gone or where you are. If you can find us, we still care.
I'm telling you, DC,
Absolutely.
these two women and their screen with you and this guy right here, we care. We do.
Heck yeah.
You made a lot of friends tonight coming onto our lives and people who are going to be following you and I'm going to hold them accountable. If you need to reach out to one of us, please, I'm here. You know where I am. You can find me. Or any
And
of
you
these
know
other people
what?
here in the chat.
You know what, DC? You were hoping to build that community because you were just talking about how you opened up to your boyfriend and you told him, I'm
Everyone's
gonna be
trying to
grouchy.
protect me, but I'm honestly just crying because I've been holding
I
it
know.
in for so
Yeah.
long. It's
Like I could
the
feel it right
only.
here.
I have moved across states. I have listened to my boyfriend buying a house and me trying to figure out how rental will go. I've been holding everything in and I'm crying right now. It's okay to
Okay?
cry.
You gotta let it
It's
out.
okay to be yourself, and it is okay to feel not okay
Yeah,
for a
it
Yeah.
while.
is. And that's a good message to anyone. That's perfectly normal. It's okay to not feel okay. Just
Yeah.
accept yourself the way you are. That's when the healing kicks in. When you finally allow it and just let it out. Because I was feeling it here too, like your throat chakra. I feel like you're not saying everything that you want to say. And I'm not sure exactly what it is. I'm sure you know, but like, just how you when you get like a knot in your throat and it starts even hurting, like almost like a sore throat. That's how I felt. And I think I couldn't figure out whose energy it was, but I think it's pretty much yours. I can pretty much
And
say
you
it.
say you're not gifted. With
Yeah,
that, with that,
I have my self doubts too, just like all of us, just like DC
with
does
that
too.
being said, Gris, yeah, no, you're right, Gris. But with that being said, we're gonna end our live here tonight, dude. I love you, man. Reach out to me if you need me, okay? I do love you, Annie. I've had a great time again tonight. Thank you for staying up late and joining us. DCU as well, and Grizz, you as well. I do appreciate you all. I might put this up on YouTube. I kind of doubt it, but I'll let you know for sure. Thank you guys for joining tonight. We'll see you all later
Thank
next week.
you. Thank you.
Aloha.